for today is you have to wait to reveal the task. Okay, so from today it takes another 4 days to reveal the task. Okay, so we are just going to work on a bigger task. Okay, and I have just segmented that bigger task into 4 small tasks. Okay, so that first part of bigger task is I'm going to execute today. Okay, so just give a guess. Okay, just give a guess like what task we are going to work on. Okay, after watching this video. So here my program function name is trial underscore add, and I'm just going to pass a vector in the variable name a, and I'm going to take out the output as vector b. Okay, and your vector can be any row vector or column vector. Okay, and if you have any doubt on row vector or column vector, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be taking a separate session for how to create row vector and column vector. Okay, and now b of 1. Okay, b of 1 is equal to 0. Okay, and j is equal to 2. Okay, so what I have done is here already I have just taken the b vector and initialize the first entry in the vector to be 0. Okay, in this particular program you will not find significance of 0, that is a b1 a start and end 0. You will not find any.
Everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB loop. So this task is for the yesterday, that is for Sunday. Okay, sorry for not posting the Sunday's video on Sunday. I have some personal work, so I couldn't post it on Sunday. Okay, so without any further delay, let us get into the task. So today what we are going to do is the extension of the task which we seen on Saturday. Okay, so let me show you this Saturday code. Okay, so this is the Saturday code, right? Trial add, and let me show you the Sunday code also, that is trial add loop. Okay, so this is the Sunday code. Okay, so now see here in the Saturday what we have done is we have just added the only we have just input the one vector. Okay, and in the vector we have just paired up elements, and we have just added and stored it in another vector called b. Okay, but today what we are going to do is extension of the same thing. Okay, so sorry, this is not the code. Okay, yes, this is the code. Okay, so if you see here, yeah, so you just add. Okay, so till here the same thing. Okay, and what we are going to do is like we are just going to assign the vector b, added elements in the vector b again to the a, and we are just giving it to the process again. Okay, so here I have just given the process to be 4 times. Okay, so let me explain with you this output. Okay, so the first input is 1 2 3 4 5. Got it? So let me show you. Okay, so let me take it and explain it clearly. Okay, yeah, so now let me clear everything for you. Clear all. Okay, now I have just given a b c already some values, so let us take the small values. Okay, so a is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now okay, so now let us run this a. Okay, and see the output. Okay, so now this is the b matrix. Okay, so if you see 1 2 3 4 5, so what we'll do usually, we'll add the zeros at the first and the last, right? So that I have done. Okay, so this zeros I'll tell you later why this additional zeros come in. Okay, now see here, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 4 is 9. Okay, sorry, 3 plus 4 is 7, and 4 plus 5 is 9, and 1 0. Okay, okay, now come down, just add these, these elements, like now 0 3 is 3. Okay, and 3 and 5 is 8, 5 and 7 is 12, and 7 and 9 is 16, and 9 and 0 is 9. Okay, so we are just adding another 1 zeros. Okay, so now the vector in this segment, this is the first vector. Okay, so this is the first vector in this matrix. Okay, so when this vector gets added to the matrix, okay, these zeros get additionally added. Got it? Now again see here, the 0 will be added automatically and the process starts. 0 plus 3 is 3, and 3 plus 8 is 11, and 8 plus 12 is 20, 12 plus 16 is 28, and 16 plus 9 is 25, 9 plus 0 is 9. Okay, and the 0 is added. So once this 0 is added, here the 0 is automatically added to the second row also, and also to the first row. So additional 2 zeros was added. Okay, similarly for the last. Okay, so this is how we are just created this matrix. Okay, so once I give the vector a, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and the process what we'll do is like pair up to pair up elements, like 1 2 will pair up, and 2 3 will pair, 3 4 will pair, and 4 5 will pair. We'll add all the pairs and add 0 1 at the first and 1 at the last. Okay, so in the second row what we'll do is we'll add the resultant row vector or column vector, whatever you get. So resultant vector you'll add again using the pair up method, and just store it in the second row. Okay, and add zeros. Since the zeros gets extended, you'll also get added another one extra 0 in the first row. Okay, this is what. Okay, so this is how we have to do the process, the same process again and again using the resultant vector. That's it. Okay, so now this is a small part, this is a big important technical part in this code, very important technical part in this code. Got it? Okay, so now okay, so now let us run with some other value. Okay, so now let me give a2 1 is to 1 is to, okay, 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 9. Let us give. Okay, now okay, just it the vector gets extended. Now can you notice some pattern in this? Like in the first you'll get the only 1 zeros, and here only 3. And can you see this 17 17 appears here, and you'll see a triangular pattern here. Yes, this is not to be noted for our main task, but I want you to observe some pattern in this matrix also. Okay, okay, I hope you understand this concept. I'll meet you in the next session with more in the next session I may or I may not, not in the next session, after after 2 days I'll be revealing the what is the task. Okay, what is this task we are working upon. Okay, and that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Welcome back to 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. So the task for today is, again I have taken a problem from MATLAB Cody. So this is the problem. So determine whether a vector is monotonically increasing. Okay. So here they have given the explanation like input x is equal to -307. So which is 3 minus 3 is lesser than 0 and 0 is lesser than 7. So which is increasing in order. So if you see this vector 2 and 2. So it is same. This is not neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay. So this is not monotonically increasing. So if I pass any vector, it should tell me whether it is increase. If it is increasing, it should say me true. If it is not, it should say me false. Okay. So this is the function. I have copied this part and written the code. Okay, so what I have done is started the loop, like I have to get the user input for the x, that is vector, which we pass it. Okay, so that will come, and I have started the loop from second element of the vector. Okay, so why second element, I will tell you. Okay, second element till last. Okay, so what I am doing is I am checking that particular second element with the previous element. Okay, so if it is 2, then 1. Okay, then it is 3, then 2, then it is 4, then 3. Okay, likewise it goes on. So if you do it like 1 is to 1 is to full length, then index exceeds matrix dimension will be your error. Okay, so to avoid error, you can use this way, or you can use the either way, like 1 is to 1 is to x plus 1. Okay, so sorry, x minus 1. So length of x, okay, minus 1. Okay, so you can just reduce the length by 1, and you can do that also. Okay, so what I have done is, if this condition comes, okay, if x minus 1, the previous number is greater than the current element, then what I have done is just pass the value logical false to TF, and I want the program to break abruptly. Okay, so that is what done here. So if it is not, then it will just come to this else part and print logical true. Okay, so this is the code. So I have passed all the assertions. See here, so these are the assertions I have taken from the MATLAB Cody. So the test suits. Okay, test suits I have taken from the MATLAB Cody, and I have passed everything. Okay, yes, like let me just show you for an example, one example. Okay, so this one. Okay, so yes, we have passed the assertion, and again we can take any other assertion like this one. So false we have taken, so let us take true one also. Okay, so my battery level is going low. Okay, so okay, true. Yes, so it is passed. So we have okay, both the passed. Okay, this I have been copied. Okay, now let me just copy it here. Yes, okay, so all the assertions are passed. It is it is busy still, but yes, it will pass the assertion. Yes, it passed. Okay, so this is the code for today. I hope you understand the concept. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be explaining your queries, and I'll be coming with tomorrow another Cody problem. Hey everyone, welcome back to 100-day challenge on MATLAB Loop. So the task for today is we are going to create multiplication table for particular number. In the beginning of 100-day challenge, I have posted how to create multiplication table in a whole way, like only in the answers. Okay, if it is 2 is to 1, it is equal to 2. Then 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. Then only 2 4 6 8 will be displayed. Okay, so not the number 2 into 1, that is not displayed. Okay, it is like just a matrix we have created. But today in this program, we are going to create a multiplication table as you see in the chart and all. Okay, so for which let me show you how the output will be. So if it is a 9th table, this is how we are going to print. Okay, so here the loop we have used is for. Here you can exchange it with the while loop also. The only thing is f print. Okay, so f print is the main hero here. Like if you see, you have to make it such a way that it will be printing in this way. Okay, like see here, this %d is for integer. Okay, so and this percentage is if I give %d, then it is for integer. Okay, so first is for n, so n means the number which you enter. Okay, and the second percentage is for I, so this I varies from 1 to 10. Okay, if you want, you can just take this also here in the input variable, and you can change accordingly, that I will show you. Okay, and the multiplied answer is MUL. Okay, and this x, okay, capital X. Okay, so that will be printed as such. Okay, this is the F print statement. Okay, now let us go to the command window and run the 10th table, 11th table. Okay, so similarly you can run. Okay, so in this I have told you, right, so we can take this 10 also here and we can just give our option. Okay, so let me make it as M. Okay, and here comma M. Okay, now if I go to the command window, I give 11 comma 20. It should go till 20. Okay, if you see, so 11, okay, it 11 times 20. Okay, so it goes till that. So if I change it to 30, okay, it goes till that. If I change it to 10, it goes till that. Okay, so likewise you can change the number of inputs you want to give in. Okay, you can decide which input you want and which input you want to give it, take it from user. Okay, that you can decide. Okay, this is a simple program, but I'm showing you this is the option available while programming. Okay, I hope you understand this topic. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. And that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Today challenge on MATLAB Loop. So the task for today is a project Euler, like you can say natural number minus square number sums. Like here is the explanation for that particular project. Okay, so sum of the squares of the first 10 natural number is this. Okay, the sum of this then the squares of the sum of first 10 natural number is this one. Okay, so if we minus this one, okay, so that is what we have to find. That is, we have to just define the difference between this. Okay, first you have to square it and add it. Okay, then you can add everything and square it and find the difference. Okay, so obviously if this kind of sums comes, then you can just tell, like you can use for loop, right, like for loop, right, but here I have just used without using any for loop. Okay, just what I have done is, like, this is the function which I have copied from there in the MATLAB code. So if you see here, number is equal to 1 is to 1 is to x. Okay, so which means you can just use here for I is for number is equal to 1 is to 1 is to x, and you can just pass on the loop. Okay, instead this MATLAB has a very much advantage of using vectors and matrix, right? So I have taken that. So number is equal to 1 is to 1 is to x. Okay, then what I have done is like square of the sum. Okay, so each time I squared it and added it. Okay, and then what I have done is I have added all the numbers in the vector and then squared it. Okay, and finally I have just subtracted and found the answer. Okay, that's it. This problem can be either used with the for loops, or you don't want it, or you can use it like this. Okay, that is up to you. Okay, so this is a kind of new kind of program, like already, always we'll be using loops, right? So this time I have been shown you a method where we can use loops. Instead I have used this colon operator thing. Okay, so if you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'll be ready to explain your doubts. So now I have taken the assertion from here. Okay, so first assertion already passed. So now I'm going to check for the second assertion. So this answer I have already checked and verified and checked and got the correct answer. Okay, so now let me show you how the second assertion is. It should also, yes, it got passed. Okay, and now for the third. Okay, so now for the third, let us verify whether the third assertion is okay. Yes, so all the assertions are okay. So what they are doing is they are passing a variable called x. Okay, so if it is yes, then it starts from, so the vector value starts from 1 until x, and it is get incremented by 1 1. Okay, and each time if you use for loop, each time it takes one value from the num and does all the process and store it in another vector. Okay, so for going that long process, I have just declared a vector which is num and did all the process in a two single step. That's it, three single step, sorry, three step actually. Okay, so three step. So now let us run this program with our own example. Okay, so now like 6, that is 350. So we have 10 value already, that is 2640. Now see here, 2640 here is the answer, right? So 2640. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. And that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Channel. This is 100-day challenge on MATLAB Low. So the task for series is we are going to find sum of series. Okay, here we are going to generate our own series. Okay, series, and we are going to sum it. Okay, so in this program the series will be like this. Okay, if it is 1, okay, so first number in the series is 1, then the second number is 10, and the third number is 100, and the fourth number is 1000, and the fifth number is 10,000, and it keeps on going. As the number of numbers increases, the number of zeros also increases in the digit. This is how the series is. Okay, and we are going to add this number. Okay, so now let me show you how to generate the series by modifying a small change in this program. Okay, so this is not the program and this is the program. Okay, sorry, so this is the program. Yes, okay, so let me just comment this. Okay, so okay, and let me put this as n. Okay, now I'm saving it and running it for you. Sum of series of n is the, okay, let us go and see this. So here the function output variable is sum underscore series. So here we'll get output variable in this name, and the function name is sum of series, and the n is the input you're going to pass. So let me just tell you the significance of m here. Okay, so if I give sum of series of 9, okay, it will start from 1 and it will go till this. So if you just count the number of zeros in here, the last digit, last number, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 will be there. Okay, since it starts from the 1, here number of zeros in the last thing will be 8. Okay, the series is 8. So if you start from 10, it will go till 9. Okay, so this is the series and you're going to add the series. So to add the series is very simple. So again, you just take off this and that's it. Okay, so this is the program to add. So I have used while loop, and let us see what's the answer for it. Okay, so if you add everything, you will get 9 ones. Okay, so let us see that. So can you see here, 9 ones? Okay, so if you give 11, so 11 ones will be there. If you give 5 ones will be there. If you give 4 ones, if you give 3 ones. Okay, so you can just play with the sizes. So this is the program. I have used while loop. You can use this also with the for loop. Okay, that you can try and check. Okay, so now let me show you another one thing. So here if you notice, okay, so if we go up, if you notice, 1 is in the last place and this number, okay, so this number is in the first place. So how to change this? So just see here. Okay, so what we have done, sum of series. Okay, so sum of series we have given in the 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just take this for, okay, while loop, I'm going to start with the for. Okay, for I is equal to 1:1:n. Okay, so just this thing, and if you give for loop, it is not necessary, you can take off. Okay, now, okay, so let us run the same answer. So we need to check the sizes, right? So here n should come and we have to comment this. Okay, before, as I did before. Okay, so I'm just commenting this. Okay, now let us check how this how this appears. Sorry, some error is there. Okay, let me clear it. Okay, so it is not necessary. This declaration is not necessary initially. So B star T, so it is 1 should be in the first place. Okay, sorry, I haven't replaced this. Okay, now it is okay. So if we go now and run and see, yes, so 1 10 100, before it was 100 10 1. Okay, so you can just use either for loop or while loop according to your need. Okay, and that's all for this particular video. We'll meet you in the next video with more interesting topic. Till then, take care. Bye bye.